Hello guys, Master Mini here and welcome to episode 1 of the My Driver series. As you can see, my team is called Master Mini Racing. My logo, the R there, with my teammate Callum Ilott. The three main colours of my team will be lime, grey and blue. And there's the car. Here's my sponsorships, the engine. Major sponsor Shark. My engine will be by Renault and my teammate is Callum Ilott. Excuse the start of the race as I have got no footage of the start, so we'll be a little bit into it. But hope you guys enjoy. Here we go, qualifying for the first ever time for this new team. We are with Master Mini Racing last at the moment. So the car, as you can tell, will be underperforming at the start of the season and will hopefully be a top team by the end. As you guys probably already know already, this is probably in my top 5 least favourite tracks. I absolutely hate my home track, which sounds really weird, but it's just a terrible racetrack. It's not a good one. It's not even, if there's no such thing as it, I wouldn't care. But the grass so close to the edge makes you slip so easily. And there's a certain part of the track up where you go to the big S where I crash all the time. And half the time I feel like when I crash there I just want to give up. And I'm very naughty there and cut the corner. But looks like we're going to have an awful start to the season. Well, it's where we should be. But anyway, man, it's said in the R&D that we're better than Williams. That's discriminating Williams almost. Now, as we come through, we will qualify in P20. Woo, P20. Not where we want to be, but we tried, and at least it's something better than last.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Vettel, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
As you guys can see now, we have missed a lot. From P20 to P11 in 4 laps. We have missed a terrible amount and I'm very sorry for having this happen to me. But guys, most races won't be like this one. This one anyway, I don't really care about. Start of the season, one of my least favourite tracks, I don't even care. If I do well, I do well, but if I don't do well here, I'll just give up. But this is the one track, one of the tracks, I don't care. I practiced it multiple times and just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. I almost feel like just raging half the time, but anyway. But as we are now in P11 in an amazing start for the new team with Master Mini Racing. So you can see I'm wearing the 70 edition helmet. They're born in 1950 helmet, which is a very cool one. As you guys can see, there's a new thing added as well to the 2020 game where we can have a rear vision mirror. So you can see, instead of me having to press another button so we can look behind, you can look at all times where the cars are behind the action behind me. So don't have to worry if you wanted to see where the cars behind me are. Well, you will now be able to see them 24/7 as there is now a rear vision mirror which will help. Right there, at that last part we just went past, is where I usually crash. But hopefully I haven't just jinxed myself, because if I have, well, I won't be happy. Because I want Master Mini Racing to start off with a good start. as we are now on to lap 6, and we're using overtake mode here. And overtake mode is still on. Oh, still on, trying to get some good pace. And we've got no more overtake mode for the rest of the lap here. As we are now going on to lap 7, pretty much. And with one of the Ferraris having one of the worst days, and as you saw there, new animation in F1 2020 showing that the pit window was open, and I'll pit this lap for the mediums. As you can see, Kevin Magnussen close behind. But yep, as I was saying before, Sebastian Vettel having a horrible day. Well, this awesome almost replicates the start of the real F1 2020 season, which happened on the weekend, with a first place by Valtteri Bottas and a surprise second place from, which you would say this might sound obvious, Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari, but the Ferrari was an awful car that weekend. P10 and 11 for their qualifying, and for him to come into second, it came out of nowhere as random. And for Lewis Hamilton, a 5-second penalty. And no, and I'll have wing damage, and there'll be a crash. Oh, guys, no. And there's going to be a massive crash, and our day is over. As we were talking about before, the Ferrari car was horrible that whole weekend, and for it to come second was surprising. And for Lewis Hamilton, his 5-second penalty spoiled him from coming second in the race, which gave the Lando Norris from McLaren, who I was using for the My Driver, his first ever podium in Formula 1. It was just crazy to watch. And as our fellow Australian, he came second last with the crash with the DNF. Not a great day for him with the Renault. Renault and Daniel Ricciardo obviously don't like each other. But I'll have a penalty in the pit lanes as well, and my day will be over. So this is not good. This is also an inexperienced team. This pit crew as well. They've had no practice yet, and I'll have to do that in the future. But yeah, stop time 13.5 seconds. Awful. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. As I am now in front. Not in front of anyone. Sorry, I thought I was in front of Roman Grosjean, but I'm in 22nd out of 22nd. If you're thinking, hang on a second, there's 20 teams. You have to remember we're the 11th. But yeah, as today won't be our day, but anyway, we'll still carry on. But I'm sorry guys you couldn't see the start, because I absolutely sent it with overtake mode and took about 10 placings, I reckon. Just short of 10 placings. It was amazing. But here we go, guys. And as we are teammates in the pits. Great. My teammate was behind me. Now he's in the pits and I'm nowhere near the main straight. I'm 7 seconds behind second last. So obviously I'm not going to be having my day today. And I'm not going to win today. Oh, almost slipped there. almost slipped. This is just the worst day ever for Master Mini Racing. Hopefully next race at Bahrain, you know that, and I'll be in front of Alexander Albon, and I'll come second last, hopefully. Second last at least. But Bahrain, you're thinking, oh, that's a track I crashed about 20 times. Yes, it is. But I'm actually really good there, and hopefully our car will have the pace to get in, hopefully 15th in qualifying. But I'm P21 of 21 now, last place technically, and it's lap 9 of 15. So guys, it's not looking very good for me, and it's not looking good for our team. Not having a nice race here, guys. I would rather not be racing than racing here today. At least this is not the My Mini series where it's actually going to real dedicated points. Today's crash will take money off me, so like you know, this is not going to be good for my financial side of the team. But as we keep going on, and oh no, and I'm out of the race. Master Mini Racing has a horrible start to their career, and if this keeps going on, I won't be a team. So guys, today I'll be in P21 of 22. As you can see on the replay here, I crashed. This is the exact same spot I was talking to you guys about a crash, and I can't talk, it's horrible, and there I will DNF.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today, and they've taken a fantastic win. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Well guys, not a great race to start off the season, but one thing to talk about is that's a plus. For my side, I am above a Red Bull. That is amazing. But as you can see, when Valtteri Bottas, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are your top four, and the fellow Daniel Ricciardo came ninth, but Callum Ilott in his debut race came 14th. What a blinder. But guys, I know it wasn't the greatest race today, but please, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Formula 1 2020 My Driver Season episodes. My name is Master Mini. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. The engineer, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.